The question I have for you, though, is because I don't know the answer to this, and you spend a lot more time studying Josh Allen than I have, which is basically just this week. What's the fair comparisons when we do the loose comps, right, as a draft prospect, when we talk about him now? And what's unfair? Like, what besides the age and development and caliber right now, like, where's the biggest overlap in the Venn diagram of Josh Allen and Drake Maye?
I mean, I think a lot of it to me comes down to like what they are athletically. They're just big, very explosive runners, very runners who I think are willing to take hits when they need to, which can be a little bit of you got to protect them from themselves at times. Which I think Drake Maye has actually been a little bit better about than Josh Allen certainly was in his career. And then I think at least coming out of college, they both seemed like very loose, aggressive, do some stupid stuff with the ball type of players. And I actually think that's been a lot less true quicker for Drake Maye than it was for Josh Allen. Like that took Josh Allen. I mean, even when Josh Allen started to be good in year 3, he still did a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that took like 5 or 6 years for him to really get that out of his game. And I think Drake Maye, every now and then you still see it at the very end of close games. Like obviously the Steelers game where he holds onto the ball a little bit too long, has a strip sack. He'll still do some of that, but he doesn't do a whole lot of that in like the middle of the second quarter, the way that I thought he might coming into the league. And so I think that has been pretty huge for him. And then I would say the other point of comparison that kind of got tied between the two especially coming out of college. Josh Allen truthfully had some of the worst footwork I've ever seen. Like it's like even into like 2 years into his career. But the issue for him was he was just overstriding all the time and he had like a really wide base. Drake Maye was kind of the opposite, where he always played really tight and like narrow, and that led to some issues for him. So with Drake Maye, because he ended up so tight, he would end up like kind of coming too high with his hand and throwing it to dirt. Josh Allen was the opposite. He'd overstride and then throw it too high.
Yeah.
So there were a little bit of similarities there, but I really think that Drake Maye has taken to the don't do stupid stuff a lot faster than Josh Allen did.